Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. We are back again with another live show on the channel. It is the match review and the player ratings. I don't know where Mason is right now. I wonder if he's forgotten, unless he's at work, and he'll come on when he's on his way back. But yes, but we have got Chippaz joining us tonight as well. So, how are you still feeling after that yesterday?
Not too bad. A nice chill day today, so watch the highlights of the match properly. Yeah, quite happy with it.
Good. I just want to apologise there, folks, if you're wondering why the fan reactions didn't get uploaded. Right. Unfortunately, when I went to play the clips back, there was no sound coming out of them, which means there was no chance of them going to get uploaded. And yeah, it looks like the microphone I was using has completely gone. And yeah, that will be going in the bin at some point as well. So yeah, there you are. So apologies why the fan reactions hasn't come out. It was due to audio problems, unfortunately. Never mind. But yeah, things like that can't be helped, I'm afraid. And there you go. And I did first put an upload of Big Nick's penalty yesterday, but you kind of get the when you're uploading a YouTube short, you kind of it doesn't go fully landscaped. It goes more portrait shaped, and you kind of get the whole video in, which I find very annoying because I think shorts are really good to do, but the annoying thing is you can only do them technically portrait. You kind of do them fully landscaped, which I'm a bit annoyed with that, to be honest. So, you know. But you know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed the show, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. Please, of course, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribing and your job goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Please hit that bell. That does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. So please hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p at the join button to become a member, and you'll be included in the prize shows we do as well. Trevor, good evening. Lee, good evening. Forget about the Durex buddy. Chippaz has the Durex Tenny. Julie J, hope you're well. Trevor, hope you're well as well. Yeah, Lewis asking if you enjoyed the game yesterday.
Yeah.
If you don't know, just said it there, Lewis. Unfortunately, the mic I was using is unfortunately knackered, and there was no sound coming out of it. So, Robert, good evening. To techno talk for me, point camera press button is as techno as it gets for me. So, but we look at the lineup. Chippaz, of course, it was unchanged, of course, from the game against in the Champions League.
Yeah, and the same old thing of Dan being at left back, which again, I'll not get my head round. I just don't think he's a left back, unfortunately, anymore. I think
he's not.
That experiment was done 2 years ago. Obviously, then we found out after the game that Lewis Hall picked up a hamstring niggle, and that's why he wasn't in the squad. That's why he wasn't in the team.
Fullbacks now are injured.
Yeah, but hopefully that's not as long as we think. Apart from that, it's pretty much the strongest team available.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It really is. It should be the team going forward as well. What we're playing, apart from Tino and Holcomb are back, then they go straight in there for me. Yep. Hopefully, I wonder if he's forgotten or unless he's at work, which then he'll come on.
He must have just half an hour ago, so he was cleaning toilets, so he must have been still at work.
Oh well, okay then. Jeez. Oh, Julie's just gonna change our account. If that's the case, why not? Just I know it's not the best way to promote one of our under the 20. Maybe Alex Murphy could have at least made the bench yesterday. Minty v Spence gets the shit out of me. That's a worry. That's a worry. Anyone reckon Cher would do well at fullback if needed going forward? Agent player though as well.
No, you would probably have to play Kraft.
Yeah, it absolutely would. That's better, says Julie. But it was a very lackluster performance. I mean, just at times we struggle to create opportunities for ourselves, apart from maybe a couple. One that Joe Linton managed to get a header onto it, but it was tipped away by Sells.
Yeah, the first half we started all right. We had, I think, again, was a bit, how a lot of games have been this season. We've started okay, like the first 15 minutes, we've done okay. Had a couple of half chances. I mean, Joe Litton should have scored his header, I think, personally, but obviously Sells saved it. He's shot where he hits it to the ground straight at the Sells. He probably could have done better with. But then after that, we'll fade out the game and we'll let them come into it. And Dan Burn gets skinned a couple
he's
of
coming
times.
in.
Oh, is he?
He's coming in.
Dan Burn got skinned a couple of times. Then they got a dubious free kick, which Gibbs White made poor punch away with. I mean, he could have caught it. I don't think there was any danger on it. And then Chris Wood missed the call.
There he is. Did you forget?
What?
Did you forget about the show?
You what?
I was going to say, did you forget about the show tonight, Mason?
What?
Did you forget about the night show?
Night? No.
Oh, okay.
Do you know
been at work?
Oh, you've been at work?
I've been at work.
He's been bloody sniffing ladies' bloody toilet seats.
You know what? You're back early than you expected, though, to be honest.
No, because we get let out at 5 2.
Oh, you get out with 5-2, right?
Aye.
Oh, fair enough.
Sniffing ladies' toilet seats. So he's been dating. So he's been telling us he's been dating.
Fuck off.
You know who I am?
I mean, yeah. As you mentioned,
and in the final third, we were a bit disappointing. And then, I mean, Chris Wood he missed a sitter in the first half. No, I'm not going to miss. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, they didn't have any chances in the first half, did they? Really?
Well, they had that free kick from Gibbs White, wasn't it? Which was
that was it. That was punched. That was it.
Chris Wood missed a complete sitter. I think I remember. I think it went through his legs.
I think it was.
No, he missed one in the first half as well. The ball came across and it went straight through his legs. Or he was either behind it or ahead of it. It was one of the two. But then after that, second half was just completely. It should have been 3-4-5 if it wasn't for.
If it wasn't for that Sells, we could have been at least 4 or 5 up. We could have been in that game.
Yeah, which again, that if we'd started with that intensity, who knows what the score could have been? We could have won by a cricket score because they had no intent of winning that game. They came for a draw.
Yeah, that's it. They could. That's what I think they sound like they came to play, just for a draw, because we struggled to try and break them down at times, particularly that first half.
Chippaz,
yeah,
and
yeah. And then off. I mean, I think they had one shot really in the second half, and that was it. Chris Wood had a chance, but he was offside.
He was.
And then, thankfully, was it Omari Hutchinson was offside when he pushed him to the floor in the penalty area? That was right in front of me and Mason. And I thought, oh no, it's a penalty here if he's onside. But thankfully, he was offside. But yeah, second half would deserve the win, without doubt.
All their shots were daisy cutters and not that powerful either. No, they weren't. Brian's asking, how's the boyfriend? He's lost at the weekend. He needs some loving.
No, he beat with 3-1. Leicester beat with 3-1.
Yeah.
Leicester beat with 3-1.
You know who I am?
Chippaz,
man. Even Mick, hope you're keeping well. Yeah. But it was just a bit frustrating. We just didn't create a lot in the first half, I thought.
It was lackluster. It was like they had a hangover from Europe, which is a bit odd given it was 3 days beforehand, and I would expect them to have come out with a bit more of intensity than what we did do. I thought we would blow them away a bit more, and we didn't do that, which I don't know why we're not doing that. I would expect we to come out and blow them away early on, but
yep. That's it. Evening, everyone. Yep, I've got that. I'll be getting that ready for next show, Tom.
I've got a quick say as well, right? anyone who was at the game yesterday, right? Me and Mason were just sat there, and I just heard Forest fans chanting. I'm sure they said Ebola, oh, Ebola, oh. I'm thinking,
you know what? There was two funny things from Chippaz was on the train with his mum, and second of all, after the game in the burger van, Chippaz nearly got kicked by his gaffer.
How was me getting the train up with my mum funny? She was getting my brother's girlfriend's baby shower. How was she going to get there? I mean, mate nearly kegged us when I was getting me double cheeseburger. I nearly kegged us at the van. I thought my pants gone doing a bit, and I was like, "Who's that?"
Jesus.
I saw they were chatting. Have they got a player called Ebola or something? Because it just sounded like they were chatting for Ebola.
No, they were saying he comes. They were shouting he comes from Serbia. He'll fucking kill you. I was thinking Milenkovic straight away.
No, they weren't. They were chatting Ebola.
And then says he came from Serbia. You'll fucking murder you. And I was thinking Milenkovic.
Good evening, Martin. Hope you're keeping well as well. But yeah, as he said, Chippaz, we had to really up it in the second half, and we definitely did do that. So, but let's talk about the finish from Bruno. I mean, it was just absolutely outstanding. I don't think any goalkeeper saves that for me.
We were right behind. Me and Mason were right behind it, and it was perfect. It was just the perfect position to go in. You don't save those.
No, you don't.
Perfect.
I thought was quite funny, to be honest. And he went on the other side of the Gallagher.
Yeah. But I thought he was doing the wank signs at first.
No, he was doing this. He was doing that.
Yeah, he's a good dash in the corner, wasn't he?
Because I think he says he plays. I think he said he plays cards with his pals or something like that.
Yeah, he was putting his cards on the table. That's what he was doing.
Oh, it was just, as Julie says, it was just absolutely sublime. It was. Brian says, try the chili burgers. I've had them a couple of times, and my God, they're so hot.
I thought they were going to give. I thought they were going to really go out for the foul on there.
It wasn't a foul. The reason why it's not a foul because Bruno wins the ball first.
When I looked at the foul first, when I looked at back, no, that's not a foul.
It's not a foul at all.
And I wanted to give straight the score yesterday, but that was a definite foul.
Oh God!
I don't know how both decisions went to VAR because it was clear as day. Both of them were clear as day. It was
the fact is, it actually didn't come up on the big screen.
It did.
Did it really?
Well, it didn't say VAR check, which is odd because there was a couple of times he checked his monitor. You could see him do that.
Well, he probably do that, but now come on the big screen. I thought.
Now it came on the big screen and it didn't come over the tunnel either because usually it says if it's been VAR checked or whatever.
Well, true, but when he then pointed to the spot to say the goal's given, it wasn't a foul at all.
No.
I mean, I don't know how Ange Postecoglou was shit. He said the fact is Bruno clearly wins the ball first.
The fact he came out after the game as well and said, what was it? You know, they let the home fans go for you, you know, they let it go, mate. And so I'm thinking, mate.
The fact is that I think that just shows a sign that the man is clearly under. I don't know how some of the pundits are now saying that man is clearly not under pressure. I think that is definitely a man that sounds absolutely under pressure.
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't get his P45 today.
Well, I'm very surprised. The fact is because the Forest fans have seen enough already.
He snapped in the press conference at the end. If everyone's seen it, he snapped back at the journalists.
The fact is, exactly. The fact is, the Forest fans have seen enough already. People will see you can't be under pressure. You shouldn't lose your job in that many games. Hold on a minute. Russell Martin wasn't in the job long at Rangers, and what's happened? Oh, goodbye.
And after I had done so fantastically well at like places like Swansea and that, you know, it's.
I think he would have been still at Swansea if he hadn't went to Southampton. I'm just saying.
Chili hot, definitely, Trev. That's why it's called a chili burger. But that's why that first half was shite. Mind Alanga play like Gary Mexon. It was a bit frustrating for Alanga, but the fact is he was trying to get balls at the box. But do you think he was a bit ignored at times by Trippier?
Our fullbacks don't help our wingers because. No offense to Dan Burn.
That's why we need Tino and Lewis Hall.
The Kieran Trippier and Dan Burn are not going to overlap going and
Well, Burn clearly
Langer.
definitely doesn't do that.
Because they haven't got the legs to do it. They can't
No, they
do
haven't.
it. It's not in them.
No,
And there was so many times yesterday Langer was free and Trippier just kept ignoring him. And I'm thinking,
did, yeah.
for him to go for it, let him run onto
Yep.
it. And second half, he did much better because the spaces came, because they came out a bit more and we opened them up a bit.
Exactly, yeah.
We were quick out with passing. The first half, we were too slow with the football. The second half, we were a lot quicker and created gaps. Gordon's the same. Dan Burns not going to out sprint them or overlap or for him, but again, I still don't want to see him keep cutting in because it's predictable. It's easy for the Forest players to show him in because that's all they do.
Yeah. Well, Brian says it wasn't a foul if you get the ball first. Exactly. Oh, but Trev thinks he was shaking his head at Gibbs White. His mistake because the way I didn't think Gibbs White was that bad yesterday. Him and Anderson were probably the two better players for them.
I don't think they were great though. I don't
think
they
weren't well. But Chris Wood, apart from that one chance, he was absolutely anonymous, I thought.
He was either Chris Wood that played for us for yeah.
Again, I don't think any of these players are thriving under Ange right now. They're just not.
To be honest, they weren't thriving. Were they thriving under Nuno? I think they were starting to go backwards. I think they've sold too many. I think for Forest, for me personally, is they've sold too many players and they've signed too many players over the last couple of seasons. It's going to catch up on them.
Absolutely. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Well, there you go. Clarky, good evening as well. Hope you're well. Both sets of fans singing you're getting sacked in the morning. Yeah, we were clearly doing it.
Apparently, set to have talks this week with
Marinakis. I think Forest fans have seen enough already. I think they know something's not working. This guy kept changing the grounds every time someone scored.
No, it was that.
I think it's awful when fans sing that says choppy. Well, it is a bit of a banter, but
Brian, I forgot. Brian, since you're on here, I'm going to send you a DM after this because I want to know what's just about something. Not football related, just something to do with you might know.
Russell Martin for Swansea Mason. I think you.
Rather have Chris Martin.
As I said on Sunday, a couple of fans want the Manchester head, and a web thing called Football World have put 3 managers if the manager we've got.
Yep.
None of them's Martin. One of them's the Lincoln manager. 2 is Ruben Sellers, and 1 I would definitely this one the number 1 manager to replace him. I would take Mr. Mike. It's actually Carrick. It's actually Carrick.
Oh, okay.
I'd take him. Me.
He's asking if you've been on a date with your bit on the side from Darren. Tuchel Ball is back again. This is why I've named the show. I hope the international break goes quickly. Steve Bruce says, can he join the channel as he's lost his job? Feels like another manager. Lost another job.
Actually, Brian, I'm going to send you the DM now.
I think Forest's problem is the owner, not the manager. The owner buys who he wants and the manager has to manage them. Well, true, but look how it worked under Nuno. The problem is, I think Edu needs to be sacked. I think they need to get Edu off transfers. Because I think he has... Or he needs to be taken off transfers because he's having too much of saying in them. You were like, cheers, Corky. What a miserable bastard that Chris Martin is.
Well, of Coldplay.
Miserable bastard. I think his music.
Yes, you could always have an American bloke as your manager. You've already had Bob Bradley. You could have another one called JH.
Oh. I mean, but... And he was back at the game, but... Mason, Chow and Botman at the back again. Just simply outstanding again.
Brian, I've sent you the DM now. He must be shitting himself. It's just something what's being...
Feel a bit sorry for Ange, but really Forest should have stuck with Nuno as gaffer. They finished 7th after all. There you are. Tom's not a fan of Coldplay by the looks of it. But yeah, Mason, Chow and Botman just simply brilliant at the back again.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. To be honest, they had nothing to do yesterday.
Apparently, I think some of the challenges that Botman was going in for were just...
Not because... before Hutchinson came on yesterday for Nottingham Forest, and obviously Jesus. Chris Wood offered an out.
Well, he didn't. I think he's frustrated.
I think somebody's head's been turned by the rumours of going to West Ham.
Oof.
There's nothing.
Could have been.
I didn't know he was looking until you said yes, is it?
Maybe.
I read something through.
Well,
no, Lee, it's something to do with obviously his work.
But also another player outstanding again, Chippaz Tonali.
He's like the what do you call it, the orchestra of a band, isn't he?
Oh, imagine if that went in when that ball came right across and he took it on his left and Sells just had to dip it out of the bar.
I didn't know. From where we were sitting, I didn't know if Sells had got a touch. I thought just about.
No, he definitely touched that. I think he definitely touched that.
I mean, people are saying it was a cross. Well, who was he crossing to? Because there was only one person in the box.
I think that's gone for goal.
It was a shot because there was only Botman in the box. You don't go crossing for one person.
See, I think
that's why I got a shot.
Big Nick could add a couple of goals as well. That one of their players gave away right to him, and he came back and he blocked it. And the one where he just smashed it off the underside of the bar. Imagine if that went in as well.
Yeah, he could have a hat-trick, and I think there's all the games he's played, he could have a hat-trick. He's had chances.
Yeah, absolutely. The fact is, it looks like we've just got a diamond on our players now, on our hands now as well.
And I mean, Heinz Beans Rummenigge has a bit quiet now, isn't he?
Well, there you are, and it's now making a certain Rat look bang average.
That's because he's not at the club. He's not. All I'm saying is the grass isn't always greener.
Well, it's not. And apart from the assist he did to Gakpo, which did he mean it or not, he didn't out. He didn't out.
They've got Man U after the international week.
Yeah.
They were.
It's at Anfield, isn't it? Man U, Liverpool.
It's at Anfield as well.
Next weekend.
It's at Anfield as well.
Oh, God. Bloody hell.
Imagine if Man U turn up and all. They did the last time.
2-2, wasn't it, last season?
Yeah, it was. It was
2-2.
2-2. And it was 2-2 at Anfield, I'm sure it was. So, yeah.
When Man U scored...
What's that sound?
Sorry, it's washer downstairs.
It sounds like a bloody sewing machine.
Sounds like a machine gun.
Is your mammy doing your washing for you? Good lad.
No, I'm doing my own washing, just in the washer.
Slot out, lol, says Lee. But as I mentioned, there were some top performances there from. Do you think Jacob Murphy looked okay when he come on? Because I think he looked quite decent when he come on.
Well, he nearly got an assist for Woltemade, he nearly got an assist for Barnes, and he nearly scored at the end.
Barnes should have scored that opportunity.
I thought he was going to chip it over.
Should have tried to chip it off. At least just put your foot right through it.
Yeah. He should have chipped it because Sells made the angle harder for him.
If he had a chance, but he should have went for the far corner and he put it right in Matt Sells. But I thought Murphy wasn't too bad when he come on. He did pretty well, I thought. I think at times as well, though, Porpoise may well have had a ejector pulled in front of goal to sit a couple of pina coladas because he wasn't tested at all yesterday, apart from a couple of catches, and that was it.
Yeah, that's it. He'll have harder days at the office, and it makes up from having... 85 good minutes against Arsenal and turn 5 minutes into disaster and having a quiet game midweek and then having a quiet game on yesterday.
Trev says buying Tonali probably cost us Anderson with PSL. Which would you prefer?
Tonali.
Definitely Tonali. But if Anderson was to come back,
you know what it is. If we sell Willock in January, would you go in for Anderson?
No.
Why?
Because Anderson's not going to start. Anderson's not going to start again for us. He's
who are you going to replace Willock with? That's the thing.
You just need another stop guy. You don't get another.
I've got to say, I don't think Joe Linton was at his best again yesterday for me.
I think
he had a good first 20 minutes.
I would say he was better than, but I'm not seeing the physicality from Joe at the moment. A lot of the time.
I thought he was all right for the first 20 minutes.
Well, yeah.
I think he's managing his minutes because he's played 3 games in a week.
Is he just watching himself? He doesn't want to, because we know he has been another player that's been hit with a few injuries as well.
He cannot going full blood every game because if he gets injured,
Well-
he could be out for a while, and he needs to manage himself. He needs to look after his body because of the injuries he's had. So I think that's why he's picking and choosing when he does it. Because,
I can see where you're coming from.
but then does Eddie Howe think about taking them out and maybe putting them on the bench for a game if he's going to start doing that?
Well, maybe, possibly.
You've got Miley sitting there. You've got Willock sitting there. You'll have Ramsey sitting there after the international break.
Yeah, well, true. Well, I think, well, that's a good opportunity. But I heard about Big Nick has actually pulled out the German squad with the flu, apparently.
That's 2 weeks of rest now.
Well, unless he does some training or unless he
Oh,
does
he's training, but he'll not
Somebody
be...
said it was. Somebody
it's,
said it was cold.
no, it's definitely the flu. I think he's picked up.
Oh, he's...
But I think some players are going to get a bit of a deserved rest as well, though, to be fair. Like, because Chow didn't get picked for Germany, so he's going to get a bit of a rest.
Botman didn't get picked.
Did we sack up the away game with...
Well, surely Canada, he's still injured. He's not going to be back till November.
No. Wissa might not even play an AFCON.
Wissa's got to pull out the thing. I think Lewis Hall's got to pull out the England under-21 team.
I think he has, hasn't he?
Oh, he's already has.
I think he probably will now.
Well, he probably might already do that now.
It wouldn't surprise us if Wissa doesn't even play an AFCON. I think he might say, I
maybe
can't
we
go
could,
on that.
possibly. Will Eddie give him the week off? I don't know. You might still want to do a bit of work with him. Burn needs to rest. See, Burn's been picked for England. But the thing is, Burn will get played at centre back, not left back.
Burn might not even play any of the games. He might be on the bench.
Well, he might not. He might not. But Gordon's been picked. I know that. Which players we know will get a rest? We know Bonds will. Jacob Murphy will get a can he rest?
Lamar's going to get a rest.
Yes.
Pope, has he been called up?
No, I don't think Pope's been called up for England.
There's only a few players that are going away.
Trippier will.
There's only really Bruno,
Trippier,
Gordon.
Gordon did get picked,
isn't it? That's it.
Yes, Gordon. True.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's.
The fact is, I think with Burnley, you'll probably play against Wales because if you look at that Wales team, bar a couple of players. Choppy, I'm going to be in neutral on Thursday. With some of the Wales players, it's like, apart from if you want to say Brennan Johnson, Brooks, the rest of the Championship, League 1, League 2, and lower end Premier League players.
Did Sula get picked for Denmark?
Elanga.
No, did
but Elanga get picked for Sweden as well.
Oh, I'm
not sure if they did.
He probably might have done.
I think they probably both did.
They probably both did.
That's what I'm presuming they probably did.
Probably did. I would have thought so, because, yeah.
But I see Frankfurt still want the Sula, so if that's the case in January, I'll let them go.
Well, that's if we get someone else in. Or
if we're looking at a decent strike, I think you never know.
I think we will, because we've still got loads of money left off Isaac still.
Well, yeah, I just got the sickle of death for anyone else. I think YouTube's be having a few problems, I think. Trevor says he has the Welsh heritage, but I consider myself English when it comes to footy. Oh, well, and fair play.
I hate when both of them play each other because I fucking hate it. I hate it, when both of them play each other.
Well, then let's talk.
That's why I said on Thursday I'm going to be an absolute neutral. I don't care what happens. I'm just going to watch it as a normal person.
Well, I'm half and half people who's going to have a half Wales, half England top one.
Anyway, let's talk about the penalty from Big Nick. Yeah, I heard they were having problems as well, Choppy. So I think it must be a few channels that could be happening to them tonight as well. But anyway, let's talk about the penalty. Robert says Elanga was actually called up to the Sweden squad, so there you are. Well, then, let's talk about the penalty from Big Nick. I mean, it was a definite penalty because Anderson got completely caught out and then absolutely took Bruno out. But the penalty, Chip, as he just, the way he doesn't run up, he walks quickly up to the ball and then just buries that in the roof of the net. I just don't think anyone saves that at all as well. It's probably one of the best penalties I've ever seen us take.
Oh, he pinged it like, but he's German, isn't he? So all Germans never miss pens, do they?
Do you think
should
he
have
should
known
now
that.
be the designated penalty taker, not Anthony Gordon?
Well, I think if in games where that's the situation, I think Woltemade will take them because he's a striker. You've let the striker take them and get his goal tally up.
Just don't bother with international football. Best way, 100%. That's what I absolutely.
But then we've got an international break in 4 weeks' time again after this one. I'm just wondering though if maybe in 4 weeks' time, when we've got a few more players back, that they might go to Saudi or something for warm weather training. It might just help them.
Maybe do, yeah, possibly.
Like they do they usually do about November time, don't they, or January or the New Year.
Well, true, yeah. Trev C's best pen I've ever seen. Sorry, Shearer. And would you believe clinical German penalty? And would you believe Woltemade has equaled a record?
3 home goals, the same as Shearer and Ferdinand.
Yep, that's it.
It's not. They've only gone to warm getting cool competitions.
No, there's definitely a one in November. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there is. There's another one in November. Then that's it. I think March or something.
No, it's March, isn't it?
There's always one in November League.
Well, yeah, there normally is.
Because they changed it next year on it to have like a 3-week international period between October and November or something, aren't they? So that's just one and that's it.
Yeah. I don't mind Anthony Gordon being called up so you can get more minutes in him. Just hope that's what we don't want is players getting knocks. Now, Raddy'd always just go for the bottom corners rather than the top corners. But
he missed quite a few as well.
I think he missed 2 for us in total.
Was it Burnley
and one of the pre-season
games was against Girona.
Yes, it was.
I was going to say Brest, but we went tits up.
No, it was definitely Girona. Newcastle first. That's it. No one else. There you are. Even in Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence! I can't get out of my head that you had me on a hot dog leg. I can't get that out of my head.
Fucking come on, Lawrence, man.
Well,
I was waiting for Peter to take a photo for a show on Friday night, but that was minging that.
What did you think of the last play in the camp that Chippaz?
Oh, Mason, man, you were obsessed with her. You would keep telling us to go and get a number.
What? I'm just asking.
Honestly, Pete, you should have heard him yesterday. He was like he was thirsty for women. He kept saying to us, "Oh, you should go and get her number." Oh, the start I thought he's like me, Mr. Lovemaker.
Oh God.
I never mentioned it once. Never mentioned it once.
Well, you've got one of them on Instagram yesterday. Aye.
Oh, what the
even Thompson's be on a hot dog for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know enough of it now. But did anyone see the pictures? Apparently, I don't know, was it you that might have said it, Chippaz? Apparently, or you, Mason, Ange, was he like trying to hide behind the Forest players after full time?
He uploaded, didn't he? And then there just nobody went
up
to him.
Apparently, I know Craig Hope tweeted something out as well.
With me, I was standing behind at the back of the Nottingham Forest players clapping, but none of them acknowledged him.
God, I'm going to find what he tweeted again. I'm just going to quickly have a look. Where is it?
Tom Lynch, it was true meal on a hot dog off.
Apparently, no Forest players appear to engage with Ange post-match. He stood alone, applauding the fans before walking off. That was it.
It's true, babe. If it is true, I think.
Hold on, he's
right,
a few folk pointing out earlier Van shaking hands with a couple of his players. Fair enough, but that doesn't detract from this side being strange, this strange. Him set back and then walking off parallel with no interaction. He hadn't. I don't know what this jargon of FWIW stands for. He handled himself well with us afterwards. I thought feisty, but fighting it would be madness to sack a manager after a few weeks unless there are alarm bells from inside the dressing room. But the Forest fans, as I've said, they have seen enough.
They're talking about Russell Martin.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Talking about Martin.
Bruce is gone. I know he was there for over a year, but he's gone.
The fact is, as well, I did that yesterday, sack Martin. That was fan power.
There you are.
That was fan power, that.
Postecoglou's already doing what he did when things went shy at Spurs, mumbling, looking down in. Exactly. Tomlin says apparently it stands for what it's worth.
Oh, right.
Some of these jargons, I'm thinking, what the hell do they mean? Every time, so apparently it doesn't look like some people are impressed with the hot dog with the mayonnaise.
I couldn't believe it, man. I literally was like, "What's that white stuff on top of that?" And you went, "Is it meal?" I was like, "Oh."
When I'm with people who have hot dogs, have tomato sauce. That's it. Not one.
I can have
sauce,
mustard. I can have mustard and ketchup on one.
Barbecue on hot dog.
Enough. Forest and other fan bases think they are bigger than they are, and now they've also chanted to us, "Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that." Well,
that was when fucking Covey was alive.
He was. But you never know. That could happen. That could happen to us one day. You just never know.
And I've got no money, but if they keep on going with this many go out managers, then they probably won't get anything in Europe. Because they only won stuff in Europe because they had one of the best managers of all time.
I don't think they'll be champions of Europe again in a hurry.
There you go.
I think we've got more chance of winning the European Cup than them because we're in it and they're not.
Well, true, but I feel a little bit for them having, because they were doing so well under Nuno. He gets the boot because of a fallout in the back room. Ange comes in and absolutely dismantling the whole team completely.
The thing what I find baffling is I heard Forest fans today and they were saying they like Marinakis, and I'm thinking, well, why he's making some baffling decisions as an owner?
And but the fact is, he puts the money in, but he buys too much players who play for themselves. That's the thing.
Or he leaves it.
But look at when he said, look at when he signed Jesse Lingard when they first got promoted. He was on 200 grand a week and he did fuck all.
He was longer than 6 months, wasn't he? They just released him.
I think he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
During the minor strike, Newcastle played Forest. NUFC fans were chanting "scabs" at Forest after the match. Clough said, Newcastle fans were right.
Just a shame Cloughy played for Sunderland and he's smoggy and all, but here's one of all the stuff I've seen. I've heard a couple of stories about Cloughy from. If any of you remember Gary Mills, because I was talking with Gary Mills when he was up here just after COVID, and some of the stories he said about Cloughy were decent.
That's good to hear. Coffee, good evening. Hope you are keeping well. Right then, what we'll do next is dive and go into the player ratings now. Remember, do take poll, guys, and let us know what your ratings are. So here we go. Right, we'll start with you, Chippaz, of course. So let's kick it off with Nick Pope.
7. He didn't really have anything to do, did he? And what he did do was fine. His kicking was actually fine, and he made.
I think it was just one dodgy kick moment, but that was it.
Yeah, but everything else he had to do was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, Mason, Nick Pope.
He had nothing to do yesterday.
7 as well.
Aye.
Yeah, definitely. Not much to do apart from a couple of shots that just went straight at him and dealt with them quite easily. So yeah, I'll go with a 7 as well. So we've got 7s. Clough used to make his players tidy as Gordon. God. 7.
Hey, have any of you seen what's the keeper he had at Nottingham Forest because he's been on another contract? Get it up.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Who won that? Well, Crossley. Aye.
Oh,
he's
Tom did.
Aye, Crossley. Aye.
Only player that ever saved a penalty.
I seen the mock. The accent Mark Crossley does for Cloughy.
I don't think I have actually.
It's funny.
The
accent Mark Crossley does for impression of
you'll have to send it to
what's his fix, Cloughy.
Anyway, yeah, just do that way.
Would you go and knock on there?
Yeah.
Would you go and knock
God.
his dressing room door and ask him to turn that fucking music down?
That's Mark Crossley's impressions of Cloughy.
Jesus. Oh well, then let's continue. Right, back to you, Chippaz. Kieran Trippier.
You've been
6. I thought defensively he was fine, but his distribution with the ball was poor. His corners were poor again. And there was so many times that Alanga was free. His balls to him were to his feet when he needs them in front of him to run onto. So I'm going to give him a 6.
Okay, Mason.
Yeah. 6.
Okay, and why?
He was all right with times for some of the runs, but yeah.
Yeah, he was quite leggy yesterday, I thought, wasn't he? Some of his defensive work was fine, but yeah, it was just his final product. Yeah, I'll go with a 6 as well. Yeah, so I agree. So let's see some of the ratings for Trips. Got a 5, a 6, 7. It's 5.5, a 6.5. Right.
Lee, why would I want to have a wank of somebody doing an impression of a bloke who's been dead for like 20 odd? How long has Cluffy been dead for? 2022, yeah.
21, yeah, or something, isn't it?
Something like that. Right, but you, Chippaz, Malik Chow.
Oh, he's just good, isn't he? I'm going to give him a 10 because he's just outstanding.
Oh.
Just great wall, nothing got past him.
Okay, Mason, Malik Chow.
I'm going to give him a 10.
And
I've
why?
always fun. One of the better players on the pitch yesterday.
He was, do you know what? He was absolutely outstanding. He really, really was. Yes, he was incredible yesterday, Malik Chow. Do you know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with you guys again as well. 10. He was absolutely outstanding as well. So let's look at some of the ratings. We've got a 9, we've got a 10, a 10, a 9, a 10. Milan fans were saying we overpaid Chow, but I feel he's certain to be worth the price we paid for him.
I find it odd that they were going to sell him to Como for 10 million less than what we paid for him.
Yeah, and apparently Malik Chow came out and something said about his chant that he's now us fans have given. He said it's a chant he's never had something that
he's never had anyone
AC
chanting
Milan.
about his name ever.
And do you know what? I think Chow is a bargain signing as well.
Do you know who I am?
There you go. Right. Back to you, Chippaz, with his centre-back partnership, who was absolutely outstanding against Sven Botman.
10 again. He's just outstanding. He's back the player that was signed, was it 3 years ago? He seems to be over his injuries problems, because I remember second half he went up for hell and he landed in it, and people went, oh, and they thought, oh no, he's landed awkwardly here, but he got up and he was fine. So back to his best. And again, I'm glad he hasn't been called up to international duty, so he's got 2 weeks to rest and get himself ready for Brighton. So 10.
Absolutely, Mason Botman.
10 again.
And why?
Outstanding in the probably one of the best defenders I've seen at the football club since Lejeune.
Lejeune was a solid centre back for us, but you know what?
I would say he's been the best since Woodgate, to be honest with you. If you're going back,
No. And I'm probably going to, but in my time supporting Newcastle, it's either Lejeune and College.
I think he's better than both of them put together.
I was going to say Mike Williams. Mike Williams about
shocking.
He's just left Rangers with Mon, hasn't he?
I think Williamson was good in his championship days. I didn't think he was that good in the Premier League.
I've been supporting Newcastle since 2013.
God.
So I haven't got hardly any players to see.
Well, fair enough.
I was 13 then.
Very well. Well, then back by Botman, absolutely brilliant again for me as well. I'm glad we've got our Rolls Royce back. Absolutely outstanding. Wouldn't let anything get past him at times as well. I'm going with a 10 as well. He was just simply absolutely brilliant. 10, 9, 9.5. Liverpool, stay away. Well said, Coffee. 9.5, 10, 10. Liverpool can F off. They've got the rat. That's as much business as we'll do with them bastards. Absolutely. Rolls Royce 10 as well for Sven Botman. Right, last of the back four. Back to you, Chippaz, with Dan Burn.
I don't want to mark him low, but I'm going to have to give him a 5.
Okay.
He's out of position, and that's not his fault, but he's not a left back, and you can tell he's not a left back because he's just not. He's not doing what a left back should be doing for me. He got exposed a few times, and there's times again when there's a ball coming down from the sky, and he pushes the other player out the way to get the ball, and I'm thinking, mate, you're still a foot taller than he pushed Morgan Gibbs-White over to win a header yesterday, and he's two or 3 foot taller than Morgan Gibbs-White, so what's he doing? Second half, he probably could have had a penalty from what I've seen going back on the highlights, and but he was lucky not to give one away in front of me and Mason when he pushed, was it Hutchinson? Thankfully, he was offside, and he pushed him in the box for no reason. I'm going to give him a 5 because I think it's his limitations. He's not a left back.
Mason?
Nah, I give him a 5 as well. I mean, Chippaz basically said what I was going to say now, but I think there's stupidity for, obviously, Chippaz just looted when he pushed to Hutchinson in the second half. There's no need to do that, seriously. He could have cost with 2 points yesterday. Luckily enough, he was offside. But Danbury would have cost with 2 points yesterday, so I'm going to give him a 5.
Yeah, we know it's not his position. We know he shouldn't be playing there. Hopefully, Lewis Hall, his hamstring is going to be not so bad. Fingers crossed, because I think should be a time where Eddie needs to know when Lewis Hall comes back fully fit, he goes back in Lewis Hall, and Dan Burn has to be a rotational player as well. So, yeah, 5 as well for me for Dan Burn. It's a lot of 5s coming in. 5 point. Not his fault. Burn 5, not because he was poor, but it's not fault. Yeah, that's it. Totally top 5. Right. So on to our midfield 3, and back to you, Chippaz, with the midfield maestro, Sandro Tonali.
10. You can't not say it. He's just the way he breaks up play and gets the ball back and continues it, and he's like a as Paul said, as they had a bit of a glitch on TTR, Duracell bunny. He's like not a Durex bunny. He's like a Duracell bunny. He gans all day, and thankfully he got a knock before the end of the first half, and he came on and stayed on. But he runs the games. He just keeps the ball moving. He does nothing stupid with it. He's sensible with the ball. Could have had a fantastic goal with a chip, but the Sal saved it. So he'll stay for 10 for me. He just dictates the game so well.
Yeah, absolutely. Mason.
I mean, is he better than Bruno? That's the poll you should be putting up, because honestly, I've never seen him and Bruno in midfield just kind of pick the difference between the two of them.
That's it. But you, Mason, for Sandro Tonali?
Yeah, I'll give him a 10 as well. Absolutely, he's perfection. It generally is perfection.
Yeah, just incredible. But imagine if that shot went in.
I think somebody next to me on there again yesterday probably be having an orgy. Am I right?
What?
If Tonali had scored that yesterday, you would have been having an orgy.
Have an orgy anyways.
Yeah, Tonali, absolutely brilliant again, as always. Just never gives up, does he? Just keeps going, doesn't he? 10 out of 10 as well for War midfield maestro. Yeah, absolutely. Another 10, 9.5. The Durex bunny. Stallion just gets better every time. 10. Tonali, man of the match. Andrew Tonali, 10. The Durex bunny. Italian Stallion. All these big 6 clubs will be hatching up new plans that can fuck off.
You get tied down on your contract.
We took a big risk on Tonali when we signed up. All the support we gave him through a struggle. Exactly. It's paying off. That's what it's doing, is paying off. And he's repaying us fans with the performances he is just putting in, week out. And what we just need now is to tie him down to a new deal. Him, Botman, and Tino are 2 players. Or 3 players we need to tie down to a new deal. So there you go. Right then. Next, war captain and scored a cracking goal on the day yesterday. Number 39. Back to you, Chippaz. Bruno.
You're going to have to give him a 10, aren't you? Score the goal, led by example. I still think in the first half he was missing a bit. I would like to have seen a bit more from him in the first half with like a few of us, but just it's words you can't really say for these players to say that they're playing for Newcastle, you know. So yeah, 10. You can't describe them in words for some of the stuff that they'll do. And he did one of these tricks, didn't he, in the first half?
You fucking dirty bastard! I heard that.
Sorry, I don't know, Pete. He did one of these tricks, didn't he, in the first half, where he did the back heel, where he skinned the player. But yeah, I mean, you can't speak for these players. You can't really. Words can't describe them. So I'm going to have to give him a 10.
Mason.
Yeah, I can make well. Well, it was outstanding.
Yeah. Do you know what? That was Bruno back to his best. Again, yesterday. Just keep it going. That's all we want to see. Because we know he's had some off games this season as well. But now, just keep that performance going. And then, there you go. But yeah, absolutely outstanding. Great goal as well yesterday. And I liked his celebration with the card celebration as well. And with his, I kind of do his that as well.
Where he has everybody shouting his name.
No, it didn't, Lee. Right then. Let's go. So 10 for Bruno as well. 10. Give them 600 per week. Unfortunately, don't think we can give them that much yet, Choppy, unfortunately. 9. If he could sign one midfielder to add to Bruno and Sandro, who would it be? Don't be saying Anderson. Oh, that's a tough one.
Anderson, you can't because...
God. We need to... do you know what, Coffee? You've said that spot on. We need to take more shots outside the box because at times, there's a lot of times we just...
I literally have been saying this all season. We're scared to shoot outside the box and we'll just go sideways and sideways, have a pop. Because like I said to you yesterday in the match reaction that couldn't be put on, I said, if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. And Bruno bought a ticket and then won the raffle.
Exactly.
If we can't break these teams down, we've got to be having shots from outside the box. And one will go in eventually. One goes in eventually.
Oh, it will do. And that one certainly did go in yesterday as well. Yeah, we did that exactly. We've got another 99 in particular. Reminds me of prime Lothar Matthäus. Yes, absolutely. Julie said she would have Paquetá. They always go into Leeses or Gallagher. They have done, but even that Tonali shot, that almost went in as well. It's very unlucky. So yeah, but yes, for my rating for Bruno was 10. Right. Last one in the midfield. Back to you, Chippaz, Joe Linton.
I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay.
I still think he's missing I'm missing his physicality. I think he was lucky not to get booked in the first half where he went.
He was saying that as well yesterday.
He left his leg in a bit, and I thought, he's going to get a book in here because it's Joe Linton, that's his reputation. But he somehow managed to escape it. But I think a 7 because I still don't think he's had it.
Fair enough. Mason, Joe Linton.
Our first 20 minutes, he was decent, but for the rest of the game, he was not into it. So I'm going to give him a 6.
Oh, good with a 6. Yeah, there's just something not there, is there? I've had the one chance, which is safe, but other than that, where's that physicality gone from Big Joe at the moment? I'm going to go with a 6 as well. I just think, there's something just missing at the moment. And that's why if Ramsey comes back after the break, Joe Linton's place could be a little bit under threat. but we've got 7. We got a 7, a 6.5, a 7, a 7. Big Jaw would give a 10 had he kicked Yates in the balls, but he didn't, so a 6. I see. Yates did get booked for them again yesterday playing against us.
That's a shock.
Yeah. He is a bit of a dirty knacker.
You put better for him getting booked because I'll be the bookies will have it as bloody a specialty.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so we go now on to the attacking 3. Back to you, Chippaz with Anthony Elanga.
I'm going to give him a 6.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't down to him at times. It's down to him playing with Trippier. I don't think him and Trippier or Elanga and on the same wavelength. I think he's better with someone like a Tino who is going to overlap, who's going to take players, who's going to distract players and take them away from him to create space for him. And I think it's the balls to him. As the first half, especially, they weren't in front of him; they were at his feet, and he needs them a yard or 2 in front of him so he can run onto them. Yeah. Second half, he was better. He got into dangerous positions. The balls to him were quicker, they were in front of him, and he put some balls in the box. But I want to see more from him. I want to start seeing him getting assists now. I think they'll come, and I still think he's not up to Eddie standards yet, but it'll come, and I want to start to see him hit that I want him to basically nail down that right wing spot, which is what we're born for, and he still isn't doing that at the minute.
Yeah, I can understand, but I don't think Trippier helped him at times. Mason and Elanga.
He didn't look like outstanding yesterday. But I think he needs to work a little bit more. I'll give him a 5.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was great, but it wasn't terrible. It was just, I think Trippier ignored him quite a few times yesterday, which probably would have frustrated him, which is why I think Tino needs to come back. Hopefully Tino's back very, very soon, I hope. And
5 weeks yet, isn't it?
Well, true, yeah.
Probably after next second international break.
Could well truly be. Yeah, possibly.
Oh, John Mason, man. Mason, you've done that.
I'll go with a 6 as well for Elanga. Robert says he would have. He's a good player as well, that Edison.
I know about all these players going to sign for us, knowing that they're going to be second choice.
I don't think Edison will be second choice.
What's Julie's pants?
6, 7, 7,
that's
7.
No, man, that's not him, surely.
7,
no, man.
6. Elanga will be getting nice when Tino's comes back.
Oh, God. Hello, Tony. Hello, Tony. Another fact that's Tony. That's got to be Tony.
Yeah, no, it's not the real one. Right, then, back to you, Chippaz. Anthony Gordon.
I won't give him a 7. But I think
Choppy, that's not the real John Sinclair. Oh, my God, man.
But that's, again, down to Burn not really helping him much by overlapping, and he keeps cutting inside all the time, and it's frustrating because you know there's a player there, you know what he's capable of, and he's getting better, don't get us wrong, but I'm still not seeing it. I need to see more from him. I need to see more consistency from him.
Fuck's sake, Tony, man.
Mason, Gordon.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit better from the Arsenal game, but not as much. I'll give him a 6.
Oh, I think he didn't put a foot. I thought he was fine yesterday. Gordon, there was a lot of people.
Coffee. I'm John Sinclair's adopted son. I got adopted by John a couple of years ago.
I'm going to go with a 7 for Gordon as well. I thought he was fine yesterday. I didn't think he did anything wrong yesterday. A lot of people was really slating his performance yesterday. I didn't see a problem with it. But Dan Burns not giving really any help. So, anyway, well, what have we gone for? We've got 7, 6.5, 7, 7, an 8, and a 7 for goal. We got 1 8 as well. Right, last one. of the starting 11, back to you, Chippaz, with the man who scored the absolutely belted penalty, Big Nick Woltemade.
You've got to give him a 10, haven't you? I mean,
do you think it's worthy of a 10?
Because he scored a goal.
Well, he did score a goal.
Aye, because the thing is, if you look at the game as a whole, he got nothing off the referee and he never gave up.
Tell you what, there was odd times he was getting really pulled by some of their
players. He was getting manhandled by Milenkovic and Morocco, and the ref gave them the fouls, and I'm thinking, well, he hasn't fouled them. He's one being fouled, and I mean, it's just how can you do that? It's But the thing is, he doesn't give up, and he keeps trying, he keeps going, he keeps going. He's not
that's what I like about him.
That we had last season, who literally just goes missing in games, and he chases lost causes. I mean, for the penalty, for example, he chased down their player and put pressure on him, and they came back to Anderson, and that's how we got the penalty. So if he didn't chase that player down, we might not have got that penalty.
Well, possibly could have done.
He was the one that had the balls to step up and take it and smack it. So he could have had a goal from open play as well, hit the bar. Morocco denied his goal by an opportunity. So again,
fair enough.
He did what we expect him to do, which was score a goal and put himself about. He did all he could. He did what he's mobile for, and he linked up with all the other players and brought them into play, which is what he's on the pitch for. Are we there to job?
Mr. Rumage from Bayern Munich will be fuming seeing Woltemade do well. He will be at the moment. Right, Mason, Big Nick.
I knew someone was coming. Fuck off, man. Sorry, Chippaz has been a twat. I'll give it 10 as well. Fuck off.
Oh, you might say I'm a bit harsh here, but it was a cracking penalty. I'm not going to go with a 10. I'm going to go with a 9 for Big Nick.
Oh, come on, Pete. Don't be so cynical. What more could you have done in that game yesterday?
Do you know what? Go on and we'll give him it. I'll give him the extra point. Double figures, 10 out of 10 then.
Wrong, John.
It's a cracking penalty. But you know what? He never gave up at all. 10, 8, 9.5, 10. Ooh,
John
Trevor's gone with a 7.
You know who I am.
Just for the quality of the penalty is enough for a 10, says Coffee. Fair enough. Very fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Right, so that's all the starting players. Right, so we go into the substitutes next, and I always keep forgetting who came on first. I think we made two at the same time.
Was a triple substitution, wasn't it? Was a double, wasn't it? Barnes and
it was
Murphy?
A double, yes, it was. It was two. We changed the wingers with a Chris. So right, so we're back to you, Chippaz, with Jacob Murphy first.
I'll give him a 7. I mean, he did all right when he came on. He could have had an assist for a goal.
He could have done.
I'll give him 7.
Fair enough. Mason Murphy.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well.
Fair enough. And why?
Some of his runs was decent yesterday.
Yeah, do you know what? Murphy did quite well when he come on yesterday. Was it him that put the ball across for Tonali, or was it Trippier?
Trippier.
It was Trippier. Oh. But yeah, I think Murphy did get into some good positions. You know what? I'll go with a 7 as well for Murphy. We've got a 6.5, a 10, a 7, and a 7 for Bonds and Murphy is 7. I knew one was going to give him a 10. 0.5, so kept the energy up. He did. A lot of 7s have coming in. Right. The next one that came along with about you, Trip, was with Harvey Barnes.
I'm going to give him 6.5. He should have had a goal to his name. He looked lively, but he didn't really help Dan Burn tracking back. That's the thing that he didn't do. There was a couple of times Forest came forward and Dan Burn was a bit exposed and Barnes wasn't tracking back to help him. So I'm going to give him a 6.5 for that reason.
Mason Barnes.
I'll give him a 6.
Okay, and why?
He tried to get into the game, but not lively.
It wasn't too bad. He should have scored,
Oh,
though.
for fuck's sake.
Sure, they should have scored with that chance, I thought.
Yeah, you should have.
6 for me. 6 for me. Got a 6. 6.5. 7 as well. And a 6
not
for
me.
Bonds.
I'm nobody. I'm being me. I'm not controlling anybody in the chat, so it's not me.
Right then, who was the next? Oh, it was the other 2 substitutions, but the one
Sula
very
and
late.
Millie, wasn't it?
But it was
90th minute.
yeah. Well, it was it was Miley and it was Sula, but yeah, they were both in stoppage time. What are you
Just
giving them, Chippaz?
5 for both
5.
because they didn't do anything.
Mason?
Yeah, it's just good both with standard 5s.
Yeah, may as well stand at 5 because it went on long for very long with her. It was into stoppage time as well. So there you are. Right then, so going to the last few that we'll have to rate. We always got to get this one out the rate first, but Chippaz, what are you going for the referee, Peter Banks?
0, he was fucking awful. Honestly, the amount of fouls that he gave to them that weren't fouls and the amount of soft decisions that he blew for, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Let the game go, man. He was just awful. Him and the officials were awful. I mean, the fact that the VAR went down after about 10 minutes of the game was absolutely shambles, and how long it took to resolve it.
Chippaz, what were the line at doing our end yesterday?
Oh, he was fucking wank. He never put his flag up on nothing. We were basically putting the flag up for him. And like 2 minutes at a time for that. It took me 5 minutes to resolve, and then we could put 2 minutes on. I thought it was a poor performance from them all around. So 0 for me. They're not up the cup for Premier League football.
Mason?
Yeah, 0 as well. Shade.
You might think I'm a little bit thingy. I'll give him a 1, and that was just for giving us the penalty. Which he got right. But other than that, he was absolutely honking, wasn't he? Yeah, he was absolutely abysmal. So let's see what the ratings are. 0, Julie with the minuses. 2, minus 100. 2 for being on the pitch. Bit of a plank, bell end. Whoa, Trevor's gone with a 5 average performance. He was absolutely dire. For that, Trev. He was absolutely sodden dire. Right. Back to you, Chippaz, the fans.
I'm going to say we were an 8.
Okay.
I think the first half we were all a bit flat because there was just nothing happening. And Forest fans sang a couple of times, "Where's your famous atmosphere?" And I didn't understand that because our players weren't really given anything to cheer about. You know, we were trying to generate it, and it was, it was it was hard watching the first half, but the second half we got going and obviously helped the players get through. So I'll give her an 8.
Mason fans.
Hi, Tony, you sharp changed accounts there, didn't you? Aye, fans, an 8 as well.
Okay. Do you know, I'm still going with the 10 for our fans. As always, we know what we're like. Even Chubby's gone for a 10. Most refs are shy, to be fair. We know they are. But I'm still going for, imagine a 10. 9 for our fans. Fans, I need a ref of 5. I'm still going with a 10 for our fans because we know what we're like.
And congratulations to Newcastle United for winning the Postecoglou derby. Maintaining the run.
We've got a 10 as well from the fans for coffee and another fans for 10 as well. Right, last one of the ones to rate. Back to you, Chippaz. Anyhow.
I'll give him an 8. I just think the one thing I let him down was keeping Danburn at left back. I don't like him at left back against Pearce. That's the one change I want to see is maybe someone else switch to left back for the Brighton game, if anyone's available.
Mason, anyhow.
8. As the only thing what's then anyhow down to playing Danburn at left back again.
Fair enough. Got Got majority to right yesterday, but it's the down bit. But I'm going to give Eddie Howe a 9. Again, the rest of the lineup was going to be expected what expected. Didn't need to make any changes, did he? As well. So I'll give Eddie Howe a 9. We're going to need a 7, an 8, an 8 for Eddie Howe as well. Yeah, that's the problem. We need Lewis Hall back. Hopefully, Lewis Hall's injury is not a serious one. Howe's 7, hanging, bang, Big Dan Ben out to dry. Should have played Alex. See, I'm surprised Alex Murphy wasn't on the bench at least. I mean, we didn't have a recognised full left back on the bench. I don't think we did.
Kraft can play there.
Well, Kraft has played there maybe a couple of times. Aid or recall Tolkien from the Smarkies. I don't think I want to see Tolkien in a black and white chair anymore.
I don't think Target will want to get me go back because he's on the phone for his life doing there at Middlesbrough.
He's enjoying his stuff there. He's getting game time there. He's not going to get games, yeah.
Scoring and fucking getting assists and all.
Steven says, yeah, Chippaz Minty will rip Dan Burn to shreds. Hopefully he changes left back.
I think you'll go to back 5 with Brighton, you know.
Oh,
just to keep
should we be going to a back 5 against Brighton?
We shouldn't, but I think we will keep Dan Burn on the side.
Who's going to play left wing back, though?
Well, you put Dan Burn left back and you just bring Shaw in, won't you? And put Shaw into like the...
No, Dan Burn left wing back? Nah.
That's what I think you'll do, personally. I don't like to say it, but that's what I think you'll do.
Could have played Trips on the left and Kraft on the right. Well, what can we do about it? So here you are. But anyways, well, that is it for tonight. Thank you to everyone that's came in. Mason, co-host, great to see Chippaz come on again, because again, we've made it up to him because of what happened with the fan reactions yesterday. A couple of people were going to send clips, but they forgot, but never mind. But there you are. But it's another win for us, which is the main thing. Thank you very much to everyone in the chat, as always. That's tuned in, and the mods. We always appreciate what you do on the channel. And Rob, just let you know, Robert, I'll be getting that shirt posted out to you very, very shortly, just to let you know. So do keep an eye out for that as well. So there you are. Great show. Cheers so much, Julie. It might be a bit of a quiet one this week, again, with the international breaks on, but we will have the crazy show on Friday night. As always.
I was going to do it last night, but I was too busy because something massively happened. Something massive, big, something massive happened last night, and I needed to have it on my phone in case anything severely happened.
No, that's no problem.
Something big happened last night.
Right, but again, thank you to everyone. No problem, Robert. As I mentioned, we'll get that out to everyone. Everyone, and take care as well, John. Great show as always. Loads of laughs, much appreciated. Always, as always. No problem. Cheers, Trev. Take care, everyone. You as well, Ian. Yes, they drew in stoppage time against Crystal Palace. So, well, there you are. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the show tonight, thank you, everyone. Please do remember to hit the thumbs up. Again, it's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and your job goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And we're getting closer now to 2,500. So help us get there as soon as we can. Your support always means the world to us, and it helps us keep growing as always. And please hit that bell. That does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or a pre-recorded video gets uploaded. So please hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. Again, if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p at the month. And if you are included, you will be put into a prize draw as well. Hopefully, we'll look to get another one done at some point. So, you are. Just run for these next.
Trevor's not that. Trevor's not that to be going to my ex-girlfriend's sister.
Bye, Petey Mason and all. Cheers, coffee. Well, guys, that is it for tonight. Again, we know it might be a bit of a quiet one, but we will see on Friday. But let's hope as well this international break does go very, very quickly. We cannot be arsed with paint drying England football right now. We'll rather see the two play any day of the week more than England. Let's hopefully this international break just flies over as well. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for tonight, and we'll see you all again very, very shortly. If I do bring any of the videos out, you will be notified as always. But until then, everyone, we'll see you all later. We've won yesterday, 3 points in the bag. Away the lads. See you later, everyone.
Fantastic channel.
And we'll see you all again shortly. Have a good one, guys. Take care and good night.
Bye.
Yeah.